bum, 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 bum. Hi. I'm asking my computer to do too many things at once. So it is, um, the audio's a little funky. Once I get like into the game, it'll be way better. Hi, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to mute this because my audio works. And if my audio works, that's the only audio that matters. So I've been playing a lot of like third-person action games on here recently. So I decided to play something completely different. Guys, I think we can agree this is objectively incredibly different. So, So we're playing Monster Prom. This is the version that's on the Xbox. Hold on. Sorry. I've been listening to that music for like 15 minutes. We're going to be playing Monster Prom. Sorry, nothing against that music. It's a 30-second loop and I've been listening to it for a while. Monster Prom. Dating sim. That's all I know about it. It's a dating sim and there are cute monsters and we're going to date them. I don't know how thorough I'm going to be. I'm going to try to be like a little thorough. I realize, so I just want to like, I'm so sorry. I'm losing my train of thought all over the place. Welcome to Monster Prom. We're going to be dating monsters. It's very different from what I've been playing normally. That's all the setup I need. All right. It's just me. It's just me. There's DLC? Yikes. Well, I guess we are playing the full game, aren't we? Hold on. What? Do I not understand the point of this game? Is this game not a deal? What the full game? Yeah. I guess I don't understand why it says that the game is only like 60 minutes. I thought that this was going to be kind of like a Dream Daddies type scenario where it's like, you know, like a 6 to 10 hour experience, but we'll see. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh, you're so... Guys, I think I want to be you. Let's go... No, let's put my name in. C. R. A. Nope. A. I. G. Craig. Yeah, this is fine. We'll play as girl. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who's compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom, stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The incredible power of writing fan fiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Probably rabies? I would go to the hospital immediately. The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Probably this one. Boy howdy would I love being able to read social situations better. Also, I love Sailor Moon holding a gun. Sailor Moon holding a gun is... I would watch Sailor Moon if I'm being honest. Ooh, so charming. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Octopus emoji. Best animal on Earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. Snowman. Because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. Caucasian guy with a turban. Nope, not that one. I'm going to say this one. So bold. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? Obscure 80s movie trivia, how to set stuff on fire, sports things, all the principles to build a financial empire, how to make a killer cocktail out of anything, lyrics to all Disney songs. Obscure 80s movie trivia. Okay, so I know some of the characters, right? So the one that I know off the top of my head is Polly, and I know that she's kind of the party girl. And like I think she's the cute one, kind of TM. So like if I can woo her, I will, but I'm also not like, you know, we don't have to do that for sure. Okay. Gym, let's start with in the bathrooms. God, that is so cute. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. Dang, all right. You see Liam talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh. But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that the art piece is a bathroom? No. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going into a bathroom, thinking it's an art piece. The artist purposefully gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number of the exhibit, even though there was a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building. It was revolutionary. It certainly seems very complicated. Personally, I prefer the exoplanet sculptures of the Atlantean 5th Dynasty. You know, the man in the moon, the face on Mars, all of Pluto, art on such a grand scale. Bah, that's not art. That's populism at its worst. Well, I don't think that bathroom business sounds like art, but how are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Oh, if only someone would come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I would be so pleased. You've got this? No problem. It's so simple. Art is a method for making worthless things into very expensive things. Art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad feelings inside. Both of these are bad. Because I don't like art that makes me feel bad things. You can't see it because my thing is covering it up. But all you see is my name in the bottom right-hand corner. That's the only thing you're missing, by the way. Let's do the feelings one. Oh, not so creative. Yikes. Precisely. This is why, I say yikes because I got the wrong person I liked. Oops. This is why, for example, Da Vinci's Mona Lisa is not art, whereas getting a piano dropped on your hand is. But Liam, doesn't feeling bad make you feel good? My God, you're right. But if art is only when it gives me bad feelings, and my bad feelings immediately become good feelings, then true art is that gives me good feelings, which then becomes bad feelings. But that means I've been liking the wrong things this entire time. Curse you both! Liam disappears into a cloud of purple smoke. You lose -2 charm and -1 creativity. But those are the things I like. I like those things. Okay, I see. Ew. Who is this? Is that... We didn't see this person on the roster, right? Because, I don't know, I like the vibe that person has. Same with cat person up here. Let's go here, because I do want to woo Polly first. You find Polly and Scott huddled at your chosen table. If these two are together, it can only mean one thing. I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prankmaster Howell, present and accounted for. Chairman Geist, all dressed up and ready to prank. Hey, how come you get to be chairman? Well, which one of us can throw chairs around the room with our ghost powers? Well, I don't have ghost powers, so... Oh, you. I get it. Chair. Man, but... No time to argue, Scott. We've got to come up with a baller food prank before the end of lunch. Oh, yeah. Okay, what if we ate all our food like a good boy? Is that a prank? No, Scott. For the last time, that's not a prank. And I don't eat. But I'm having trouble coming up with another idea. Anybody else? You've been waiting all your life for an opportunity like this. You propose the ultimate food prank. Replace all the food with chairs. I mean... Come on, right? Before I click this button, I want to think of a better voice for Polly. One will come to me. Yas, you know what they say. When life gives you chairs, you do pranks with the chairs. But I've never heard Coach say that. Doesn't it sound like the thing he would say, though? Yeah, it kind of does. How am I supposed to help, though? You're the chairman. Easy, Scott. Just be a chair. Oh, of course. Scott twists himself into an uncomfortable-looking shape. He seems happy, though. Like this? Exactly like that. Now up you go. Whee! Does this make me a chairman? Sure, totally. Polly doesn't seem to mind sharing her title with Scott or her affection with you. Prank achieved. Again, I don't know who this person is. Let's do outdoors. This kind of looks like... God, all of these... Man, it's so cute. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. I'm not even sure that many people exist. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party! You gain +2 fun. Later in the halls, you run into Polly and Liam, who seem to be talking about some kind of flyer. The flyer is for an upcoming music festival, Howlapalooza. So, we agree on everything for Friday, right? Yeah, pretty much. And Saturday, we should totally go to Messer Chops and imagine a fucking dragon. Sure, those bands are great. And then at 3 a.m., I want to check out that guy in the parking lot who just makes a cacophony for 2 hours. Ghosts are super into cacophonies. But at 3 a.m., I wanted to go see MC Griffin. I mean, it's a friggin' griffin that raps. It's the hottest shit right now, Liam. You know, the hottest shit right now isn't the criteria I use to pick the artists I want to see, right? A griffin that raps, Liam. There should be a better way to decide this other than repeating our choices in a loud, annoying tone. But I love the annoying tone thing. I know, still. Go ahead, don't be shy. You might have the ultimate trick for how to choose the best schedule for this music festival. Get into it as much. I don't even know how to say that. Man. Hey gang, how's it going? Craig here. I don't know how to say the 5th word in that sentence, and I'm not gonna try. Don't fight over this. The one who wins will get to see their artist live for an hour or two, but the one who loses will get to bitch about it until the end of time. Let's see. This one isn't as fun. Let's do the fun one. Dangerously high. You sure know how to charm a lady. That sounds problematic. Isn't it like cultural appropriation or something? Yeah, maybe a little bit. I wasn't going to say that, Liam. Don't worry, Liam. If we acknowledge it as cultural appropriation, it's not that bad. It's called lampshading. I do it all the time to avoid guilt. You know what? I don't blame you at this point. Also, the only thing I pretend to appropriate is a kick-ass, mind-blowing... Stop using the word I don't know how to say. I'm afraid to pronounce new words. Not sure that you're right, but okay, let's go with it. Actually, I've heard that's pretty hip right now. And by pretty hip right now, you mean the hottest shit right now, huh? Oh, I love a good... Stop using that word. I don't know what it means. A coyote with a deep voice, a turtle full of wisdom, a jellyfish that's super into breakdancing. I love the coyote one. He gives the best advice ever. Well played, sir. You got Polina super hyped about this, and she finds cacophonies super funny when she's high, so I have a strong hunch we'll be seeing my thing. By all means, feel free to join us. You seem pretty clever, and you also know how to manage our lovely, crazy, ghostly friend. You joined them, and despite what you might have hoped for, it all happened off-game. But it was pretty rad, and you know what? In the end, you got the jellyfish who was super into breakdancing. You gained +2 fun and 1 creativity. Let's see. So I think the other 2 characters are the DLC characters. And so it's telling us where they are in case we specifically wanted those. Let's go and talk to one just to, like, see. Oh, it's a shop. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit with a that will lead you into some stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Okay, so I have 5 money. PR agent. This looks like a poly thing. How to sexy. Penguin mask. Oh, that's probably for the vampire. Let's see. The gift that keeps on giving. This one's $0, so I don't know why I wouldn't get that. I don't know. I guess I don't know these guys well enough. I mean, I'll take this, yeah. Can I buy more than one thing? Now I know you love video games, so I ask the clerk which one's the game every boy wants. Okay, so that was the only thing I could get. Okay, well, man, I didn't want a game. I don't want to give it to a boy. I want Polly. Sup? I probably should have gone to the shop. That's my bad. Probably should have got the glasses that I think she likes. You find Sorry. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. I just want to give them all, like, sassy girl voices. So no voices they shall get. All right, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea, price up the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea, nipples. Guys, I don't know what kind of business you're forming. All I know is I want in. Sharks, here's my invention. For $500,000 and 5% of the company, all I'm asking is to have access to your nipples. Guys, this could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you are passing up. So, I say once again, nipples, yes. That's the tagline. Just nipples, yes. 2 sentences. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Nothing's better than nipples. Yes, we just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you can get them for free from sick cows. Meth. It's what's for lunch. Sure. Oh yeah, you know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. You're telling me, bud. You need to rebrand. You mean come up with a new name? Like Skinny Fun Powder or Probably Not Meth? Yes, except not either of those. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name. Don't say nipples. Kill me. But it turns out nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Polly makes a killing, and drug dealing turns to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you. I think I'm doing a very good job. Let's go to the store again. Oh man, I'm too poor for... Did I lose $1? How did I lose $1? But I thought the gift was $0. I lost $1. Fine. All right, let's try this again. Jim? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Excuse me. During the next match, your team is struggling and one of your teammates is distracted with some other shit. Guess which one? Polly, are you just scrolling through dick pics on Vampire? No, Vera. I'm totally participating and engaging in physical activity. I just love gym class. Come on, Polly. Do you really want the shame of losing to Liam? He's been doing organic blood shots out of a rabbit skull in between rounds. He's been doing what? Just like... they can see him doing that. And people are cool with that? Listen, I understand he's a vampire, right? Blood shots on brand. I feel like a school counselor should be involved as soon as the rabbit skull is involved. I feel like both of those things should be mutually exclusive. As soon as rabbit skull comes out, school counselor also should appear. And Damien's going to shove it in our faces. I hate it when Damien tries to shove anything in my face. Look, I like winning as much as the next monster, but why is dodgeball apparently the only sport we ever play at this school? Some schools do volleyballs in gym, or track and field, or cross-country skiing. But what we have is dodgeball, and I want to win it. When life gives you lemons, you gotta squirt some lemon juice in someone's eye. Totally. Let me just finish editing this selfie. Have you seen this massacre filter? Adorbs. Maybe there's a way to inspire Polly to get on your level and lead you to victory. Wouldn't all of you be happier that way? Distract Polly, smash her cell phone, blame the other team. Listen, that will be the most effective. I'm gonna do it. You shoot Vera a meaningful look which conveys your entire plan because monster skills. Hey, Polly, is that a bag of cocaine someone left on the bleachers? What? Who leaves their coke unprotected? I always keep mine in my bra so it's close to where my heart used to be. The moment Polly's head is turned, you knock the cell phone out of her hands and place a ball at her feet. What? Polly, it looks like the other team threw a ball that shattered your cell phone. What an unexpected calamity. Are you kidding me? No one messes with my phone. You've never seen Polly like this, and you hope you never again to. She's clearly, you hope you never again to. Oh well, sentences are hard. She's clearly an expert at handling balls. Cool. Soon the entire opposing team has fallen. It also helps that balls thrown at Polly go straight through her. That'll show him what happens to people who mess with my phone. Good thing she doesn't know that in this case, people was you. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. Am I maxed out in boldness? I think I'm maxed out in boldness. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? What are you? Actually, hold on. I lied. I'm going to sit with you. You are planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partly taken by the coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them. Oh, good. It's you. We can practice one of our spells on you. And this is probably why. Oh, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle. And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty please? Aw, says the audience. You know, a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either of 2 options. A spell that lets you see the future and also the past and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Nah, you want to go for something a bit different. Let's go for the spell that turns you into 2 helicopters. Let's do that one. The choice is made. Wingardium Doublecopter. You always wondered what it would be like to be 2 helicopters. You both rise through the ceiling in the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with glass. We should have thought this through. Hey guys, I do identify as an attack helicopter now. Listen, they were right. They've been making the same joke for like 10 years, but this time they were right. They kind of nailed it right on the head with this one. You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones, as one should. Eventually you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside? These philosophical questions are outside of your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the coven restore you to your former body. But your experience being 2 helicopters has left you with a mind more flexible than ever. I gain +4 creativity, holy crap! I would like one that gives me money. Alright. I haven't gone to class at all. Let's go to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muse themselves has descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. I bet it is. It always will be. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Yeah, the only thing that I remember is like 2 years before I was in high school, we did a performance of Grease that was bad and like set the whole like theater department back several years. You gain +2 creativity. All right, now I'm maxed out in creativity. In the middle of everything, a portal seems to open. It doesn't seem to open up. It does open up. And swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor. Good Lord. Help. I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard. Oh my God, we're on a game show! Yes, indeed. Tonight, you three will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes I'm gonna win, I don't even care what the prize is. Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. You're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios, our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you. That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game. Everybody stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question. That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. Jaw unhinges. Bees pour out. You unhinge your jaw and bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension. Stop that. You're supposed to answer with words, not bees. Probably should have specified that. Bees seems like a legitimate answer to me. What, are you against avant-garde's form of expression? Words are so passé. Oh man, I was gonna say bees. You totally stole my answer. Wait, I've got it. Polly unhinges her ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you wish you could have thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. It doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs, he can't focus on keeping you in his dimension. You all teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic because a little hoarse isn't what came out of your mouth. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. Oh, I guess, there is no maximum. Okay. Let's go to class this time. Hold on, I'm gonna get a drink. We're gonna go to class this time. It's been 4 days, we haven't gone to class. Excuse me, hold on. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Hey, Craig, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You bet it is. I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Sexually. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Oh, well. This one. I've done that loads of times. Just name a time and place and I'll reverse all over you, Romanian Wilkinson. Okay, what? That's Not how it works. You don't reverse all over my Romanian Wilkinson. Oh, boo, I think you're trying to swallow more than you can chew. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, hold on, guys. We gotta figure out how to turn this around. Guys, we gotta turn this around. Hold on. You know what they say, you can't teach an old dog a new Romanian Wilkinson because why are you trying to have complicated sex with a dog? You're such an anti-perv that it's almost cute, but cute in a totally unappealing way. Like a man. My heart is genuinely broken. I'm very disappointed. All right. Still don't have money. Boy, howdy, would I love some money. You know what? Let's go talk with the dudes for a little bit. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite games, Pokemans Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Man, I botched that sentence so hard. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Ha, and now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma. Man, why am I, like, blubbering all over this guy's lines? Reginald's lymphoma. This one's rough. Ooh, guys, this one's rough. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Ooh, I win again. Why are your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. Where are you two nerds going? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds? Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemans isn't dumb. It's cool because no way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points for Scott or Damien. I'm gonna pelt them. Audio. Thank you. I'm gonna pelt them with steamed vegetables. Vegetables, we hate those. Stop it. Seriously, pelt us with ground beef or something, or at least some sausages or pig's ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just gonna keep throwing knives. These knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Guys, come on. Stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright, as soon as the wolf pack have retreated out of range. Nice thinking. Finally a use for some vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though, so that's a win. All right, where can I find my girl? We haven't gone to the library yet. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain +2 money. You come to as if you've been knocked out or drugged or something, to the sound of... Welcome back to Season 2 of The Interdimensional Bachelor. Today's competitors are last season's flaw in the cogs, Craig, and an army of sexy werewolves. Hooray! What's up, losers? For the last time, fuckbench, I'm not a werewolf. Perhaps not, but you have a fiery temperament, wolf-like drive, and killer abs, so it's close enough. Yeah, bro, one of us. I thought we were going to do a sports game. Sports? Man, these voices are not good. Sports game. We are, my dear sweet army of sexy werewolves. And Craig, we are. In fact, it's time for our first round. Are you ready? For your first test of speed, strength, and skill on the Interdimensional Bachelor Season 2, it's time to see which one of you incredible icons can sign your name on this legally binding document that is in no way a marriage contract the fastest. You can see the werewolves' tags wagging in anticipation, ready to prove themselves the fastest, bestest athletes. And Damien is cracking his knuckles, not about to be undone. If you don't step in, at least one or two of these people are going to end up married to the prince out of sheer hyper-competitiveness. Thinking quickly, you eat the contract. Fast as lightning. I didn't even fully read what the other one was. I knew it was eat the contract. I knew it. Fast as lightning, you sprint over to the table where the marriage contract sits and devour it. Honestly, I have no backup plan. That was it. I was really, really counting on the athlete's sense of competition to immediately drive them to sign the contract with no thought whatsoever. I was just so confident in that I suppose you can all just go home now then. See you next scheme? Man, if he calls that a scheme, that's pretty embarrassing. Who would actually fall for... Aw, man, no fair. Shake the contract before we even got started. Rematch. Oh, if we're doing a rematch, I'm definitely going to sign the contract so good, so fast. You and Damien hustle the werewolves out of the prince's dimension before they can accidentally marry themselves off. And so you all remain single, happily ever after, free to take whomever you want to prom. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. All right, so let's see if we can't get those glasses. And now we can sit with Polly again. Because, yikes, it's almost time. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you? Well, of course. I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kind of crazy serfs you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Now that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Craig, we could probably think up a dope new kind of serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? You should get a puppy serf. It's not actually a serf. It's just like 50 cute dogs. You could get a party serf, Polly. A party serf. When you put it like that, a party serf, how could I choose anything else? A serf? For me? I couldn't possibly. Why not? I do it all the time. But isn't it wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your actions? Well, like I said, I do it all the time, and Father says I can do no wrong. Therefore, it's probably fine. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Let's hire a dude to deal with all my withdrawal symptoms. Please? Hire? Polly, dearest, we don't pay our serfs. Golly, we participate in classism. If not us, then who? If we do not deprive our serfs, who will? We don't? Sweet deal. All right, guys. Hey, this is the part where I kind of like lure the serfs away, and I'm just like, hey, gang, are you aware of like unions? Like, you know that they exist, right? Like, you know that they are a thing. If you don't, I highly encourage looking them up. Anyway, Polly hires the burliest hangover serf she can find, and the two of you go out for the night of your lives. The serf is dead in the morning from the epic hangover, but the memories are well worth the second-degree manslaughter. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go to class. Let's see what's going on with night class. That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain +2 smarts. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hebulous party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately. Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going as a sexy tax attorney, but I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy tax evader. Later that night, halt, tax evader! Polly cracks her standard issue tax attorney whip, knocking over a stack of solo cups and upturning the punch bowl. You stand accused of violating Article 69 of the Tax Penal Code. The fine is 1,000 human dollars, payable in spankings. You're more than happy to do that time for your delinquency. The rest of the partygoers get into the spirit, and soon they're all confessing to unpaid taxes. See, I didn't have this high school experience. Didn't have this college experience. Didn't have this adult experience. I understand this is a work of fiction, a comedic work of fiction, but even the seed that this is drawn upon, I'm not fully sure it exists. I hear from people at work that are like, yeah, we went to this party last night. And I go, did you? Like, I don't believe these things happen. But anyway, that's why I'm a Twitch streamer. Let's carry on. Paying for your crimes never felt so good. +2 fun, +1 charm. Gym? No, gym was dodgeball. We did gym. We haven't done daytime auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you were struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome and inventive and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat, you gain +2 creativity. We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you that by the name of this run. Again, just a solo player. On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night. She takes it off and throws it at you to get your attention. Yo, that human party convinced me I want to be a scientist, but not just any kind, a party scientist. What's a party scientist, you ask? Why, just a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secrets to the raddest party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good, so I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Or, you know, just have a really dope party all the time. Anyway, I'm going to a bar mitzvah tonight, and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge? Chemistry. Not so smart. Oh, boo. Boo. Are you sure? Well, okay, I guess we are doing science later that night. And so you see, teenage boys, the electron and oxygen seconds valence are what allow it to... Hey, why is everyone asleep? What the hell, Craig? I thought you said chemistry was the key to a rad party. I've been teaching these guys chemistry for 4 hours, and nobody seems to be having any fun at all. What, were you using chemistry to mean drugs? Like the only thing you can make with chemistry is drugs? This anti-science mindset is exactly why we need more women in STEM. Polly goes home to her chemistry lab, where she synthesizes a ton of drugs, totally missing the irony. She shares none of it with you. You lose -2 fun and -1 smarts. That's okay. I still have lots of fun. Greg. Oh, Dunk. Sorry. I'm like, yeah, I gotta choose something here. You arrive at your table to find the Coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna explain Polly's sweatshirt, because it didn't matter until now. There was a function in the menu that was like, hey, what kind of outfits? Like, do you want to like use all of the outfits in the game, or do you just want to use the default ones, or do you just want them to have it from a specific DLC? And I'm like, no, put all the outfits on. I want to see all of their very cute outfits. And I regret that now, because now I see Polly wearing the sweater that says Santa's favorite hoe, which is fine. I don't mind that. But now I'm worried I'm not going to see her prom dress, which I bet is very cute. We're under attack. Alarm, alarm, summon the guards. They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because the evil twin thing. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive? Lies. Subterfuge. I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy. Ah! Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Drug their food. Drug their food. You reach into your pouch of drugs and pull one out. It's a handful of miscellaneous pills, which you sprinkle on the Coven's mashed potatoes. What are you doing? Are you trying to drug us? Idiot. Winners don't do drugs. You know what? How about we just move to another table? Haha, suckers. They lift their druggy potatoes. Looks like everything's turning up Polly. Polly eats all the drugs out of the potatoes and then decides she's a canoe. A canoe that thinks you're kind of cute. Evening. I mean, last bit of the night, right? Let's go outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. That is not a great thing, but okay. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan that I put way too much emphasis on that. The small magical Latino cat that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's preschool, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Now the goal is to not lose that 2 fun when I inevitably blow this conversation with Polly. Forget about that, though. Polly's here, and she's ready to party, so basically just normal. There you are, my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy? You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick maneuver that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're going to engage in my favorite pastime, party crashing. I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you know? Tonight, we're going to crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you've got some killer ideas for how we should crash it. I don't know. One of these is right and one of these is wrong, and I don't know which one it is. I'm going to say crash into the party with a boat. What? Not so bold. See, this is what I came to you for. Toot toot, all aboard the party boat. Using your advanced nautical knowledge and your proficiency in crime, you easily hotwire a boat and crash it into a party. But you didn't count on the party being pirate-themed. No, stay back, you scoundrels. This is our boat. Back, I say. But there's no stopping an army of suburban moms dressed as pirates. You are immediately boarded. We were trying to crash the party, but in the end, the party crashed us. The pirates eventually do crash your boat into a police station. You all go to jail except for Polly, who is a ghost. You lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. Man, my smarts is rough. I mean, who am I going to ask to prom? G. Aw, that's cute. I should do that. I should do a second playthrough where I just go, screw it, nobody. Yeah, obviously Polly. Obviously Polly. Yes, take Polly to the prom. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Not a chance in the world, darling. You're boredom on a stick. You'd bore me to death. And then what would I be? God, please please let this be a fake out. Please let this be a fake out. Please. A meta ghost? Pass. See ya. You were so ashamed by your failure that after prom you photo edited Garfield into your prom pics, and then the achievement is in the way. As if he was your prom date. Yeah, Garfield the orange cartoon cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your photo editing skills, you still couldn't photo edit the sadness of your face away. Sad. Okay, gang, are you ready? Ooh. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. Guys, I'm not over this. Guys, I cannot express how not over this I am. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly took a summer job at the Ghost of Christmas Present. She spent most of her time partying. There was almost no work because, you know, it was summer. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. Good for her. More power to her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. I hope so. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. All right, guys. Guys, we're gonna do it. Hold on. So, there are 47 achievements in this game, and I got one? Guys, okay. We're gonna do a short game. I'm putting my name in again because I'm gonna have Polly date me, okay? Whether it kills me. Okay, and thankfully it's letting us skip all the dialogue. Whoa! Okay, new questions. All right. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A human being? Because I'm the kind of douchebag who loves to find loopholes in stupid questions like this one. A swan, they're classy, plus it reminds me of that myth of Lita and the Swan. So at least by bestiality standards, it has a certain chic appeal. A great white shark, nope. Swan, thank you very much. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on, man, these are so many words. Something about superheroes. What would be your dream first date? A wild party. Okay. Guys, we have to move ourselves in the dial of Polly, right? So, where do we think Polly's going to start? Because we started in the bathrooms, and that's where... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, because when I have lunch, I will just sit with Polly. So we'll go outdoors. Okay, but +2 fun. That's good. Later that day, you're out shopping with Vera and Polly when a wild cockatrice appears. It gallops through the mall, biting shoppers with its jagged beak and turning them to stone. Scott and Damien come chasing after it, holding a butterfly net and a frilly dress. This isn't our fault. We had nothing to do with this. Another mythical creature crisis. Just when I'm starting to enjoy my shopping. Aw, but it's so cute. I bet that vicious chicken dragon really knows how to party. Scott and Damien see everyone looking at them and wisely hide inside a clothing rack. What are you going to do about this creature? Befriend it with a delicious Cinnabon. Not so charming. Why am I so bad at this game? You unwrap the delicious Cinnabon treat you were saving for later and present it to the cockatrice. It sniffs it once and then its eyes go wide with rage. You idiot. Everybody knows that cockatrices are allergic to gluten. You're right, Polly. But it's too late. The cockatrice bites you and you turn to stone. Your friends find a wizard to turn you back again, of course. But I still got the heart, though, from Polly. Okay. But by then, the rumors have gotten around that you missed class to get stoned. Okay. So you lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. Polly, Polly, Polly. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my momentagram. Or my momentgram, sorry. What? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the 2 of us should have a cook-off. What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to. I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs. Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? Well, I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. The 2 of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. 2 celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Polly's. I mean, I don't care. It's Polly's. I want her to like me. What? Unbelievable. That's not even food. What isn't even food? That pile of yarn you're knitting into a frying pan. That's clearly just a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, it was supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Oh, yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh? Well, because, yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on. Later, you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what we mean. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Hey, game, I've played you long enough. I knew exactly what you meant. I knew that's what you meant. Week 1 evening. Let's get something for Polly. Okay. Okay, let's see if let's do this. Okay, I don't know what that gave me, but okay. I think blue is smart. Oh well. Alright, I need to work on my fun. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after... Yeah, okay. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out, but you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off of yanking people's chains? Careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you could offer a solution? Phony workout craze. Yeah, similar to what I did last time. Fair enough. Oh my god, that's so good. We can make up a bunch of ridiculous exercises like tongue squats and dick crunches. And we encourage people to post selfies of their work success. Let's see, 1 week subscription to our proprietary exercise tracker for $1, $49.99 for every hour thereafter. I think we might actually turn a profit on this one, Polly. And hey, if a bunch of people get stronger dicks and tongues in the process, I'm not going to complain if you know what I mean. You have no idea what you've just unleashed on the world, but these two seem very happy with you. You get +1 creativity and +2 smarts. Well, that's not very fun. I need fun. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under... Okay, we've done this one. Drug their food, yeah. Okay. Guys, I need fun. Okay, so she's not outdoors. Let's go to the gym. Okay, yeah, cool. Hey, you know what I realized? Gym is the one time we're actually encouraged to judge the way students handle each other's balls. Before you can even think of a response. A giant interdimensional rift opens in the gymnasium, and out pops the ever-persistent interdimensional prince. My dearest Lady Polina, worry not, my love. I am here to whisk you away to the safety of my dimension. Safety from what? From what? From this unceasing war you seem to always be caught in the middle of. Danger abounds all around you. Look at these uniformed soldiers. Look at the projectiles hurtling through the air, often towards your gorgeous visage. Come, let me steal you away. If you're using the word steal, it's a good sign this is not going in a great direction. But the interdimensional prince is too focused on saving Polly from the horrors of war to listen to reason. He grabs her by the arm and is about to pull her through the interdimensional rift when you call out to him. If you're taking her, you must follow the rules of engagement. A true hero wouldn't flee to safety. Oh my god. How am I wrong every time? How am I wrong every time? You make a very excellent point, my friend. Fear not, Polina. I will fight for your honor, defeat your enemies, and then abduct you back to my dimension. Oh, perfect. Sounds great. All right, Polina's army, it's time to defeat her attackers for Polina. The interdimensional rift opens up once more, and the prince's soldiers begin pouring in by the dozens. Oh shit! The confused soldiers begin to attack the innocent high schoolers. Full out, no marking, believing them to be an actual army. It's a gory battle and very nearly a massacre until finally... Well, my sweet Polina, are you sufficiently impressed? Actually, kinda, yeah. Classes are probably gonna have to be canceled while Nurse Chupacabra tends to the wounded, so... This kinda actually worked in my favor? Then you shall come away with me to my dimension? Oh, for sure no, but you can buy me lunch while the people you nearly murdered recover. With that, Polly, and yeah, dang it. This is, guys, this is going so not good. This is about going worse. Auditorium, whatever. I don't even know which one is supposed to be fun. No. We need something transcendent. Something fresh. Liam giving us both back rubs is neither of those things. Whatever. I don't like your tone. Honestly, I don't know why either of you even signed up to help with the intermission performance. Principal Giant Spider said I could do this instead of taking math. Academics at this school are a joke. It's awesome. Intermission performance? Polly told me we were coming here for back rubs. Well, you're both here now. We've got to make the best of it. Let's give that audience the best 13 minutes of their lives. A rousing speech. You have my scepter. You know what? That does sound fun. Let's do it. So, any ideas? No. How are we going to do a great performance if we don't even know what we're going to perform? Reenact Snow White. Golly, that one was... at least correct. Oh yes, the role I was born to play, literally. A prophecy foretells that I will one day fall asleep after an allergic reaction to an apple. Are you sure Polly can play all of those roles? There's at least 7 other... Hell yeah! Finally, a use for all these false beards I've been collecting. And all these amphetamines. In that case, we have a cast. I'll have to spend some time ruling a small kingdom, of course, to get into character. Oh, you can use the Moria. Father just had their old prince executed. You kick back to watch them rehearse. Polly puts out like 25 fake beards from God knows where. You gain +2 creativity or +2 fun and 1 creativity. Guys, this one isn't looking like it's gonna go well, but I'm gonna try. Okay. We've done this one. Gotta just get through. Yep, we're good. We are good. Whew, man, this fun is, yikes, not going well. Out of curiosity, I'm kind of curious, like, okay, yikes, holy crap. Okay, so a lot of these achievements are like, okay. I'm gonna have to look up a guide for all of this. Okay, that's fine. I kind of don't care. What did I get? More fun. Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts. I'm totally gonna get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna? Yes, of course I do. The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? Party, party, party. I know. No, the entire text of the Necronomicon. Whew. Whew. Oh man, that's a great idea. The Necronomicon is at like the top of my summer reading list. Let's use my copy of the Necronomicon though, okay? It's a special edition. It turns out Polly's special edition of the Necronomicon has a lot fewer words than the standard version. Polly's half says boo and yours says oops. It's not what you were expecting, but you're actually kind of glad you didn't end up tattooing a forbidden necromantic spellbook onto your actual flesh. Plus, your tattoo still gives the power to raise and control the dead. Nice, you gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. Please. Polly, I know I have less fun than last time, but... What if I just say no this time? You know what? I'm not even close. None of them. I'm going with none of them. Sorry, Polly. I didn't have the heart to get rejected again. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true. But this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. Wow! I did not need to be read so hard for this video game. We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's part of life. Victory is for those who try. And you haven't. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had the chance with any of your classmates. Listen, I'm trying my best, okay? Those who fail have at least tried, and you tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying, which is some kind of twisted merit in its own right. Doubts will haunt you till the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a video game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard. You're right. All right. Okay. I'm sure these are all great. I'm sure these are fun and fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to do the second term. I'll do a full game of the second term, and we'll call it after that one. Okay? Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, still this. Still Craig. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we all fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Oh, there are new classmates. Okay. Scott Howell. Miranda Vanderbilt. Okay, so all this did was add more people to date. Zoe, okay, sorry, I went too fast on that one. And then Calculister Hewlett Packard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera, okay. It is clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. All right, let's go for Zoe. Since she's new, we'll do Zoe. An alien race invades Earth, and they tell you the world's fate depends on how you answer the following question. How do you like your coffee? My favorite is vodka. It's not, I just don't like coffee. Whatever. The Swan. Yeah, I mashed A and I accidentally chose the Swan, but I'm okay with that. Which is the title of your autobiography? When Garfield Met Naruto, a story of how I fell in love with forbidden ships. My parents think I'm cute, and so should you. Dang it! I'm already wrong. Okay, Zoe's a fanfic girl, or a fanfic person. I don't know what they identify. Hold on. Sorry. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. A silly toy that makes silly noises. How did I get them both wrong? It's because I don't know this character yet. That's why. All right. I get an achievement for spending all of them in a single place. So let's do that this time. Let's just spend... So she probably wants creativity. So let's do auditorium. Oh, that was smarts. Or was that creativity? I forget. After all that, you decide to look for a spot outside of the school where you get to... outside the school, where to get some good sunbathing. Alright, so this game has a few typos, whatever. But you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda deep in conversation. It's a sports game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just gets me growling when I see that opposing team. Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people. Air people? Yes, Scott. Obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're obviously the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority. Oh wow, all of them? That sounds really hard. It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? They don't like guacamole, Scott. They eat the crusts of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals. Socks with sandals? And fanny packs. Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people going to do about it? That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. It's really weird that that wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. Scott and Miranda have probably different takes on what the best strategy should be, so think hard about what you pitch. Wipe them out. Wipe them out. I know. That's a brilliant idea, Craig. It's almost as if you know the old adage from my kingdom. If you can't bring your enemy underwater to drown them in the Mer Kingdom, bring the Mer Kingdom to their kingdom and drown them there. Ooh, that's a good adage, Miranda. Also, what's an adage? No time to explain, Scott. Let's start Operation Flood the Entire Sky. Here, take a bucket full of water. Glory to the Mer people! Hooray! They both start throwing water into the sky, which naturally falls to the ground again, forming a small puddle. In my mind, this worked differently. No, Miranda, look, the water is covering like 1/3 of an inch of the sky. That's the ground, Scott. No. Now that's underwater, and before it was above water, so it was technically part of the sky, just a very low part of the sky. Oh, I see. It is true. Let's fill the bucket. Sooner or later, we will fill the whole sky. You are right. Yeah, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Or should I say, a sky half full. Wink. Oh, you just said wink out loud. That's charming. No time for compliments. Miri, Craig, let's flood the skies. Huzzah! You spent several hours throwing water into the sky with little to no effect. Still, it seems Miranda thinks you're a warfare genius. You gain +2 creativity and +1 boldness. We're gonna sit with Zoe. Sorry? You sit with Zoe and Damien. Damien seems angry, but in a low energy way, which is very weird for him. You feel the urge to check. Don't talk to me, fuck mice. I have a cold and I feel like shit and I just want to drink my soup and murder someone. That's what's that adorable little cup you're drinking from? What? This cup is not adorable. It's a trophy that I took from a super buff dude after I killed him. But it says #1 son of hell on it? Yeah, well, maybe the buff dude was the #1 son of hell before I killed him and took his soup mug. Shut up, don't look at me. Okay. Well, if you have no sentimental attachment to it, I guess you'd sell it to me for plus 10,000 money. Yeah, right, like you have that much money. Dude, I was an eldritch deity, devouring souls for centuries. You think I never took their swag along the way? Give me the cup. No, it's my #1 son of all hell mug and you can't have it. I get away from it with your tentacles and your mouth and your invasive questions. Why? Why should I get away? Why? They could go on like this all lunch, but maybe if you jump in, you could curry favor with one of them. Psst, Zoe, watch this. Of course this cup couldn't belong to Damien. He's the #8 son of all hell, at best. Ooh, I'm picking up what you're putting down, Craig. What? No, I'm not. No, I heard you were. I heard that your dads don't even like you. No, that is a lie. My dads love me. My dads love me so fucking much. My dads love me so much that they had dwarven slaves in the 6th circle of hell forge me this #1 son of all hell cup. And they gave it to me because they think I'm the #1 son of all hell and I'll treasure it forever. Oh man, it would have driven me absolutely insane not to know whether that was his cup or not. Oh, I love when we get to see a glimpse into Damien's soft side. And hopefully you'll get a glimpse into Zoe's soft side on prom night. Ew, wait, no, that sounded so skeezy. I take it back. Pretend I said something nice about our favorite Eldritch cutie pie instead. Prom. Ba-ba-bum-bum, 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 ba-ba-bum-bum. Now, what on earth could I give an Eldritch demon? Sure, a corpse, I guess. Okay, back to the auditorium. Yeah, sure, whatever. You're enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air. Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put it on the internet? Miranda, I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fan fiction. By writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mer princess, in a forbidden romance with Nash Omahone, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom? The Prime Minister, Zoe. I would never date anyone from some socialist nightmarescape with a Prime Minister. But this has nothing to do with you. It's not set at Spooky High, it's set at Creepy High. And the Mer Princess is named Marmanda Vanderbunt. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters. Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all the letters in monarchy culture? Why, I should have this drivel ripped into shreds with a libel knife, the cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers. See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon. I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathizer nonsense. Oh dear, this could get uglier than it already is. Better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though, is up to you. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Vanderbunt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Yes, of course. I understand now. Your story isn't air people propaganda. It's a warning to me. Sure, if that'll get you to leave me alone. And now the next logical step is for us to warn the air people about how quickly I'll destroy them. By writing Miranda Vanderbilt into the story of murder, Marmanda Vanderbutt and Nash Almost. Man, I wish I knew how to read. What? No, it's not that kind of story. There are no content warnings for mindless slaughter. Not mindless slaughter, mindful execution for heinous crimes against the crown by being a mer person cavorting with an air person. It's supposed to be a tragic star-crossed romance. Before Zoe can stop her, Miranda has grabbed the phone and is making edits to Zoe's precious fic. First, Miranda shall sneak into Marmanda's bedroom and have an assassin slit her throat while she sleeps, because obviously Miranda would never dirty her hands. Then Miranda shall take Marmanda's place in disguise to go meet Nash, at which point her assassin will murder him as well in the same fashion. How dare you desecrate my fiction with unoriginal and repetitive murders? You mess with my fanfic, I mess with your minds. She does, and oh boy, it's not nice. Somehow, now your brain can't tell the difference between chairs and feral panthers, which leads to many unpleasant moments. You lose -2 boldness and -1 smarts. But I still got hearts for Zoe, which is what we're going for. You approach Vera, who is conspicuously cutting up an enormous stack of credit cards and feeding the pieces to her snakes. Zoe is sitting across the table, staring intently at Vera and frantically scribbling into a notebook. A little privacy, please. This is obviously a business luncheon, but which means that it's a write-off. Zoe's longest purple tentacle creeps an inch closer to Vera. Then Vera scoots her whole chair a little closer. Back up. I bite. Interesting. Are you even listening to me? This is a life or death situation for you, dork. Not what I would have expected. Damn it, Zoe. Besides my obvious beauty, entrancing charm, and tremendous wealth, what are you looking at? Oh, it's not obvious? Zoe flips her notebook to reveal a massive chart of Vera snakes and all of the different ships between them. There are so many arrows and symbols and snakes that you are worried she might actually be summoning some kind of fanfic demon. At first, I was really into my main ship of front left snake with back center snake. They just have a really natural pairing, you know? But then I started thinking about the virality between all 3 front snakes and how it could be this kind of triangle rivalry hate sex kind of thing. Zoe. And honestly, that just really got me into questions about the rules of the Snakeverse. Like, can they get married? Can they move positions on the head? Do they have tails that are inside your head? And Zoe. Vera, you just have to tell me. How do the snakes poop? I have to know. That is enough. You are hereby banished from this table. Go ship my snakes from a safe distance before I get a restraining order, you little purple disaster. You decide to intervene because 1, you care about your friends. 2, you don't want to see them kill each other. And 3, you've been wondering the exact same thing about the snake poop thing. Vera, maybe knowing the allegiances would be better. Exactly. For example, I can tell you that the snake on your forehead is insecure about its girth and length, and that makes its position less deadly, and its relationships less healthy. For maybe the first time ever, you've made a good point. I milk my snakes and sell their poison, so it'd be great to know which one is the most potent and virile. Also, I've always wanted to wear a hat, but my snakes won't sit still and the hat will fall off my head, and that is obviously unacceptable. Zoe gives Vera the full rundown on serpent synergy, with a little coaching from Zoe. Back center snake works out its insecurity issues with front left snake, and Vera's hair has never looked more emotionally mature. Back to the auditorium. While doing all that, you've been carrying around your newly acquired corpse, as if it was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in school. Why are you carrying a corpse, idiot? Pfft, what a shameful display of distaste. Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs. Ooh, a corpse. I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk. Okay, the 3 most hateful people in school, and Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm the head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain. I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such puerile use of a corpse. Also, lesser-known facts about corpses, they smell. I'm the fists of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do. I'm Polly. Also, I'm like super drunk. So whatever Vera says. Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchy, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is about. When you bought this corpse, Valerie told you it was a fashion accessory and that she was absolutely not just trying to dispose of a body. But now you're starting to feel like she might have fooled you. No time to lose. Excuse me? No time to lose. How can you convince them the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion accessories, most of them are worn on your head. Quick, put the corpse on your head. Bing bong. Swiftly, you gather the corpse and you place it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think what Craig is trying to tell us is that the corpse is a hot fashion accessory? Yes. Indeed, most fashion accessories are worn on your head. Hats, glasses, earrings, hats. I think it's cool how she is wearing a corpse on her head, and she is still, like, really cool about it. Fuck, I'm, like, big time drunk. Like, tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping or is Craig wearing a corpse on her head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping. You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Craig is in fact wearing a corpse on her head. And you know what? She is doing it in such a confident way, I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very hot fashion accessory. It would also be a convenient way of disposing that many corpses, or the many corpses my ventures might or might not produce. I agree. Confidence is what really counts when deciding if something makes for a good accessory, even if that something is completely not hygienic or healthy. Still drunk. And all of them signed the decree that establishes a corpse as an accessible or an acceptable fashion accessory, as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a bright day to have a corpse in your possession. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. And blah, blah, blah. Yeah. To be or not to be, high as balls. Not even a question, I'm already there. To tree or not to tree? Wait, I can't ask questions, I'm a tree. Okay, guys, I'm really digging the Shakespeare fanfic you're doing here. Now, all you need to do is kiss. Kiss who? Just point the way, I'll kiss whoever. How about death? Yeah, I tried it, it was okay. That's actually how I died. No, I was being metaphorical. I meant that you should join me and feel the gentle caress of the dark side. Whoa, this play just got spicy. I mean, I'm playing a cult member, so I'm 100% on board with this. The tree provides shade. Perhaps I am already on the dark side? And I'm a plague doctor, so like, doctors are good, but plague is bad. I don't know what to choose. There's at least a 50% chance Polly will go to the dark side. That chance, like Polly, is unacceptably high. Put a stop to this madness. Not everything is about good or evil. The real quest has always been to find a shirt. You'll think I spent thousands of years developing such fine abs to put a shirt over them. Bah! But Dimitri, that's what makes it such good character development. Oh, it can be a fishnet shirt. Or like nipple tape? Nipple tape is a shirt, right? I do not want a shirt. No shirt. No! The resistance you feel is what makes it good theater. As Chekhov says, if in Act 1 you have a shirtless vampire hanging around a high school, he must be shirted by the last act. Aw, bro, are you turning into a wolf right now? I know I never want to wear a shirt around that time of the month. No, I am not a werewolf. I am not a person who wears shirts. I have a brand and you have no right to be interfering with it. Dimitri stomps shirtlessly out of the room and, you look way more mature by comparison. Week 3 noon. Let's go sit by Zoe and a calculator. Calculester is enjoying a nice quiet lunchtime charge when Zoe interrupts his reverie with a question. Hey, Calculester, I'm making a quiz so students can figure out which spooky high vending machine they are. You're friends with the vending machines, right? I am friends with every person, friend Zoe. But like, are the vending machines people that you're friends with? That is a rather insulting question. Yes, vending machines are people, and yes, I am friends with them. Oh, so vending machines have feelings. Of course they have feelings. Which feelings? I do not know. I am a terrible friend. Aw man, don't be sad. We can figure this out together. For my quiz. But how can we talk to the vending machines about their feelings? Just look up their manuals online. Yeah. Did somebody say obsessive online research? Yes, it was Craig. Let's do it. Calculester, pull up the manuals. Manuals acquired. Opening section 23D. Discerning your vending machine's mood. It says here that there is an analog switch on the back of each vending machine that sets its emotional state. Let's go look. Huh, it looks like they're all set to crushing despair. Why are they all set to crushing despair? That seems to be the factory default. Should we change it? Best not to tamper with factory defaults. Okay. Hey Craig, as long as we're doing exhaustive online research, want to go down an online encyclopedia TM hole with me? There's not a hole you wouldn't go down with Zoe. You start at vending machine emotional states and end up at dark rituals specifically involving cabbage. Which is not that far of a leap, if I'm being quite honest. Auditorium. After your previous adventures, now corpses are an acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You've become a well-known trendsetter for advocating for your beloved corpses. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. Mrs. Craig, we have a problem. If you had assumed your sexy secretary had to be female, then shame on you. It's been leaked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I've done some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Fyodor Fedora. What should we do, boss? Hold Hold on while I drink some water, and I will let you know. Both of these seem very extreme. Let's do this one, I guess. Oh, cool, to the death. Yeah, because duels to the death never go out of fashion. Let me choose the best outfit for your duel, boss. And so you engage in a journalism duel with Fyodor Fedora. To out-journalist Fedora, you write an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Fedora is Not Cool and Definitely a Crime. It's a very eye-opening article that reflects on the social circumstances during the 20th century that destroyed the fedora's popularity as a symbol of masculine fashion. Vogue's board of executive directors fires Fedora, claiming now we clearly see it was not in Vogue's best interest to keep someone who wears fedoras. You're right. Also, the fact that he just lost a duel to the death makes us believe he is not a safe bet in the long term for this company. And oh, they were right. Your article is so good that you win a Pulitzer, which you totally used to bash Fedora's head into a pulp. Hooray for murder, boss. Yes to murder, but for all the right reasons. Also, Vogue publishes your article, and Fedora's become so uncool that it actually fuels the sale of corpses as a fashionable alternative to them. Vogue pays you +3 money, but they assure you the real payment has been an experience. Okay, so I spent 5 money just to get 3 money? Whatever. That day, well, yeah, okay, I forgot. Everyone's favorite eldritch cutie patootie runs up to you, tentacles switching with excitement. Craig, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like OMG. OMG is right. Oh, miserable gods of TV. Why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation. Just like when the SJWs hijacked Human Hunters and they made that all-female reboot. And now young monsters will grow up watching that and never knowing true happiness. TV streaming platform TM already ruined Skater Cats from Venus, Ghetto Dolphins, and now they're going to ruin frogs too? I bet they're all gonna be POC and women anyway. They probably won't even be frogs. I don't know that they are making them POC and frogs, but even if they were, aren't there female frogs? You would say that. But aren't there? I am so confused. All the time, Leonard. Why are you like this? At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind you. What you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush, clearly planted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I couldn't help but overhear you succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots. We've indeed feared just such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do any of you have ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance. Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so... Add a hip new character to look like the target demo. People might criticize new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors. Do this one. Yeah. The other one was not creative, so this one was. Yes, of course, when adding new characters, there's always a danger of facing criticism, unless the character is just so awesome. Oh, what if you add a rabbit with a beard and tattoos who is also a motorcycle? Perfect! And he can have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with a snap of his fingers, just like a true millennial. Plus, he's the national champion of dabbing. Incorrect. I am the national champion of dabbing. Ha! 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 Just picture me dabbing, because that's what I'm doing. Are you kidding? This sounds like some pandering bullshit. And I would consider your input valuable, but that purple chick pitched in with such a calm and even-keeled way that she must be right. I gotta go get this to the art department right now. And by the art department, I mean my friend Art. He draws things. His name is a mere coincidence. Goodbye, sweet, sweet target demographic. I can't believe I designed a character for a major animated series. I can't believe he has a PhD in selfies. You can't believe it's not butter. Just kidding. You believe all of this. Spooky High is weird AF. But hey, take +2 fun and +1 money as a bonus. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh fish. Fresh fish? It did not say fish anywhere in that sentence. You sit down with Zoe and Calculester. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, she has a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Friend Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice. What? Eating? Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice. Look, hey, Zoe, if you want a man that can void his bowels and bladder, hey, I'm your guy. I'm your number one, okay? Like, let's get that clear off the rip. Voiding bowels and bladder is like my number 3 skill, right? Number 1 skill, streaming for nobody. Number 2 skill, doing a fun robot voice on the other side of this conversation. Number 3, voiding bowels and bladder. Anyway, let's carry on. Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me. I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways, or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. See, what I like about this section of the game is it's very clear what it wants me to do in order to get likeness from the person I want. Status, skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity. Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is 1. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals. Pee, and worst of all, opinions. Are his opinions really that bad? Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit. Understood. Analysis complete. Sanity is an acceptable food substitute, comparing to several things that are worse. Nice! It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons. You couldn't agree more, mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe, but still. Back to the auditorium. I also lose 3 years of my life. What? You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid, when Leonard slides into your midst. Hey, your art's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you. Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up? I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything. Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your viewers insane, though. If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with. Great, let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate a price for the commission. Excuse me? Price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you? No? Wow. Typical. Here I am, trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284. And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it can easily be 285 or 286. And from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Anyway, TLDR, no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hopes of someday becoming a YouTube sensation. You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art, or whatever dumb fucking reason artists have for doing art shit. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. If you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen to reality? Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. If all you've got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with this? Haha, yes, indentured servitude. Haha, deal suckers. What, you think I'm just a regular high school age? I'm a motherfucking Japanese swamp vampire, you utter cucks. Oh my god. Dude, I'm screenshotting that just so I can, use that. That is, whoa, what a great sentence. I turned 36 600 years ago. Oh, that's okay. I'll just extract payment from your past self. Wait, what do you mean you'll... Oh, fuck, my memories. Don't worry. I just spent the fabric of time and space to steal 4 years of your life. We're totally even now. I suddenly bear deep emotional scars from events I never experienced. My entire life is non-canon. So, do you still want that drawing? For another 2 years of your past, I'll even do it in color. No thanks. I think I need to go lie down for a while. Oh, okay. Enjoy the incessant nightmares. The what? Oh, that's Zoe. So adorable. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Bum ba-dum bum ba-da-ba-bum bum bum ba-dum bum. Back to the auditorium. I totally forget my lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity. So I was playing FOF. Oh, I was playing FOF. I'm Zoe, and I was playing FOF. I hope that stands for fuck off, faker, because that's what you are. You're a faker. What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Craig how much fun I was having being a fake gamer girl, because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You would just be playing them. A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're doing it for attention. Leonard? Literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation. Fake conversation. Leonard. Fake Leonard. No, wait, real Leonard. Girls are the fake ones. So are you saying there are no real gamer girls? I thought I had met one. Once. She wasn't like all the other girls. Right up until she was, when the bitch friend-zoned me and went and dated some asshole Chatacabra. Wait, how did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming? Poor Zoe. She's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you should really step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolutely gender-neutral topics like gaming in peace. Distract Leonard. We need to distract Leonard. I don't need to divert the conversation. That's bad. You pull out your phone quickly and create a Twitter profile of the first ever legitimate gamer girl. And that, Zoe, is why you're a stupid faker attention whore who... Oh, wait. Somebody's just followed me on Twitter, and I must vet them immediately. Real gamer girl 42069. Oh, sure, you're a real gamer girl. I'll be the judge of that. I'm a real gamer girl, not like all those fake gamer girls. Most girls only play video games for male attention. Well, that's true. Likes having things explained to me at great length by nice guys, regardless of the depth of my own knowledge and experience of the subject. Finally, someone who appreciates a true gentleman. Dislikes: criticism of the patriarchy, coming up with rebuttals rather than immediately agreeing with anyone pointing out my flaws. Now this is a true gamer girl. Excuse me, milady, but I must go to explain her my own beliefs back to her. She says she's into that sort of thing. Wow. Anyway, I was playing FOF the other day. Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Did I go to the right table? I don't think I went to the right table. Did I just pick a random table and was wrong? You find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Yeah, dude, I think I picked the wrong one. Hold on, I kind of don't care. Eat the pickle, whatever, don't give a shit. Yeah, Zoe was at a completely different table. I think I saw she was at the table with Polly. Okay, so I saw Polly at the table, and I'm like, I'm not trying to woo Polly. I'm trying to woo Zoe, and then went to not Zoe. Back to the auditorium. I totally forget my lines. It's terrible, but don't get. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got that already. Cool. Having stretched, kicked your faces, and belted for the gods, it's time to get down to business. Rehearsing the classic musical, Auntie Mame. And now, Princess Tortellini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die. Can we hold, please? Dude, why would you interrupt me? I was in the moment like I was fucking Meisner. I fail to see how having intercourse with Meisner would improve. Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines? I mean, you could, but don't you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame, an evil dark knight, being a bad guy? It's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes here at Spooky High? It does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of her reactions to male violence could be taken straight from fake horsies growing up and down in a circle. Fine. Whatever. And my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame isn't good enough for you, then go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist and I'll nail that too. Oh, lots of words. All right. It's revealed that he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade, at which point the play turns into a complex and exciting adventure in bureaucracy. Auntie Mame is not a Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who spent the last 20 years. Let's do this one. Yes. That one seemed more creative. I love it. Oh man, an undercover cop, that's so fucking metal, man. Whatever you say, man. And then it's like once Auntie Mame comes out of deep cover, he's just like, I don't even know who I am anymore, man. I've been a Dark Knight so long I don't recognize myself out of the armor. Daddy always says that bureaucracy is an excellent tool for the destruction of the masses' spirits. And he just wakes up in the middle of the night screaming about eldritch curses. I love it. I think we have a hit on our hands. Man, you guys, this fucking job, all I know anymore are lances and potions. Dope. Being a playwright is easy as fuck, apparently. Way to gain +2 smarts and +1 fun, my creative friend. Snatch some creativity. Zoe bounds up to you with even more of a pep in her betentacled step than usual. Hey Craig, aren't you so excited about the con coming up? Con. I know what you're thinking. Which con? Con the Condiments Convention? Con the Con Artist Convention? Nope, it's Con the convention for Ultimate fans. And I thought maybe we could be Ultimate fans together. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, and sorry if this is too soon to ask this, I mean it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you've been around in various forms for millennia, but would you want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you could think of a good enough pairing. Hell yeah, you would. And you know the most perfect cosplay couple pairing ever. You suggest? Fuck. These are both really good. These are both really good, and I don't know which one. This one. Oh my gosh. You ship the neoliberal system and the unbearable feeling of the void that no material good can fulfill too? They're like my ultimate OTP. I honestly like OMG, like you don't even know. The amount of beautiful, intense, gorgeous tension between the neoliberal system and the unbearable feeling of void that no material good can fulfill is like so palpable. And then when they finally kissed at the end of Eternal Love Summer Camp, my heart just melted. And the cute little necklace the neoliberal system made for the unbearable feeling of void that no material good can fulfill for their anniversary. That's such a great suggestion, Craig. I'm gonna get to work on the wings right now. The wings? You're really gonna have to reread some of those You are really going to have to reread some of those, the neoliberal system and the unbearable feeling of void that no material good can fulfill fix to get the costume right. Wait, which are you going and which one is Zoe? Which one has wings? Meh, worry about that later. For now, just take +2 creativity and +1 fun. Yeah, I do like Zoe. Zoe is my favorite. Listen, hey, Polly, you are my OG, all right? And I want to respect that, okay? I do have a new boo now, all right? Nothing against you, all right? We are Team Zoe, all right? It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter writing around things in their notebooks. Doubtless, you are... Sorry, my brain is like turning off. Doubtless, you are admiring our great work, Craig. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine, Totally a Real Food Magazine. It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness. Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together, with doodles and crayon that seem to be eldritch runes, with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top. If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever. I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls. Sorry, oh my god, again, brain off. And I usually have my eating serfs eat for me. But then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics, and according to our test audience, which has comprised of Miranda's food serfs, now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese. This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next, couscous with vegetables. I've never tried it, and the pieces seem too small to even register in my many mouths. I won't try it either, but the name sounds very fancy, so 5 star. Here is this microwave. Ah yes, this very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars. Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French, but they don't seem particularly un-French either. Oh dear, how will we ever determine their Frenchosity? Pfft, easy, that's your specialty. Huh. Miranda... Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss of the most epic of Frenchifications to check how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Gasp! How did you know about my French-themed spooky high AU Les Monsterab? You are my #1 fan, aren't you, Craig? If by #1 fan she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure. If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compatriot, I will then join you in this endeavor. It will be good practice for me when my prince comes along, provided I am not in an enchanted slumber at the time. I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm gonna make out with a fried potato now. She does! Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried. 5 stars. 5 stars. And Craig, maybe you and I can work on another kissing adventure sometime. Heck yeah! And you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. 5 stars. Evening. Week 6. Evening. Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna let this achievement roll through. Monster Prom the musical. Went to auditorium on every turn. Thank you very much. You can't help but feel that you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. But there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, right, okay. +2 creativity and -3 years off my life. We've seen all of those, so we're good. Oh, corpses, more corpse stuff. Or it would be good if you weren't about to crash into the 3 biggest enemies of progress and inclusiveness. I hate this guy. Haha, are you carrying a corpse? What a lame loser. Corpses are dumb. We're taking your corpse so we can make fun of it. The bigots! Hey, a corpse, give it to me. I want its loot. Also, you're a monster, right? Prepare to die. The haters! It's me, the interdimensional prince. I'm here in your dimension to marry some cute high schoolers. Ooh, what's that you're carrying with you? Is it some dry, skinny, funky, smelly high schooler? Can I marry it? And, the interdimensional prince? Let's settle with the creeps. Or whatever. This dude isn't good news for sure. This can't be good. You're surrounded by jerks. It's time to fight for your corpse and for a more inclusive and corpse-friendly society. But how? No, you're woke enough to acknowledge your corpse doesn't need a knightness and shining armor to protect it. It can protect itself. Love is always the answer. Wink. Not that one. Makes it sound like I'm gonna sleep with the corpse. Don't want to do that. You leave your corpse alone. It can defend itself. It actually can't. It's a corpse. But you've become so woke that you've achieved level 12 of awakeness. And that level, your awakeness is just so strong it affects those around you. Whoa, bros, I think maybe bullying a corpse, or anyone for that matter, is not cool. And I feel it like looting corpses might be bad too. It's a very weird feeling. And maybe it was the cockatrice burritos I ate before. Yes, I know what you're feeling. I suddenly see how marrying a corpse isn't okay. But what about fooling high schoolers into marriage? Can we settle for that? Well, I guess you can't work miracles. Let's share all these newfound realizations on the internet to feel self-righteous and be judgmental and patronizing to other people. The awakeness effect will fade soon, but you've made the world better for a few moments at least. So feel free to feel self-righteous and even to be a bit judgmental and patronizing to other people. Ironically, you ended up saving your corpse, but what's that you see in its beautiful dead eyes? Is it gratitude? You're starting to form a really nice bond with your corpse. You feel you have a very special connection. Is this what some might call love? Or is it just a hallucinating due to the continuous inhalation of the many unhealthy fumes the corpse is releasing as it slowly decomposes? Hard to tell. Only one sure thing is that you gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. The Monster Prom. Zoe, my dear. Yes, Zoe. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Oh, that's very flattering. But I could never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever has been Craig x a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sort of sexy. But what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster, but like the bad kind. So hard. Guys, what did I do wrong? Guys, I genuinely don't know. Guys, I did all the creativity. I don't know how I could have been more creative. Guys, what the fuck? It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. Did I? I don't feel like I moved on. You became a functional person, and eventually you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You shared lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day in the middle of a casual conversation, you mentioned how you couldn't get a date for Monster Prom. Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you lived the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget, Monster Prom is the most important thing. Guys, what the heck? I'm so sad and angry. I'm so angry. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy sex toys based on beloved pop culture characters. Now she rakes in the big bucks, designing blueprints of stuff like the cock from of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for it. I don't care about literally anyone else. Shut up. I don't know what I did wrong. The shop now has a paper map. Cool. Why would I care? Oh, these are so cute. These are so cute. I mean, I wish it had like my character model, but like such is life, I guess. Fan art? Oh, these are cute. I like these. Did it say how I got those? No, it just says who it's by. Credit. Okay, crediting. Fair. Okay, so this is all just kind of, you know, concept art and whatnot. All right, well, this was a bummer. Dude, I might stream this again just so I can get successful dates. Man, how did I manage to do that twice? Oh, well. All right, well, thank you if you watched. I appreciate you. Have fun, be safe, and make good choices. Wow.